Hello, hi, I'm going to be redrawing Racist Star, and today we're going to be looking at Black Pete, and there are actually festivals in the Netherlands where people still dress up as this character. I feel like this could be my most controversial video yet, and that people may not receive it as well, largely because a lot of people still believe that this character is not racist, hence why the festival has been going on for so long. The issue is not that they depict Black Pete as a black man, but the fact that they've drawn him in the style of a blackface minstrel, and almost villainous without being up in a fade, so I had to
that the Moors were the custodians of ancient Kemetic wisdom and culture. This is the priesthood who migrated into North Africa after the fall of Kemet to the Ptolemies and things of that nature, and West Africa and things of that nature. So out of West Africa you have the Dogons and things of that nature, the great Mali tribe, the Mali kingdoms and empires, the Songhay. So you're talking about people who introduced into Europe during their dark ages, you know, by building their kingdoms, like not like they introduced it to them like they were trying. No, wherever we go, we regentrify. Wherever we go, we shine our light. So what we did is introduce alchemy, we introduced architecture, sacred geometry. By helping ourselves, we were able to help everybody around us.
We have to understand the role of the Moors. Our children have to understand the role that the Moors played in history, who they were. Because my problem is not so much what they say about the Moors. My problem is the fact that they're confusing the issue. What they've done is this, very skillful. They took the word Moor and they mix it up with the word Muslim. They take the word Muslim and mix it up with the word Arab. And then pretty soon they start talking about Moorish Arabs. The word Moor means black. The word Moor is a medieval term that became Negro after the enslavement of the Moors. Before they were called the Moors, they were called Ethiopians, which means dark-faced. Ethiopia was the land of the burnt face. Ethiopians were the people from the land of the burnt face. Moor does not mean Muslim. There were Moors who were Kemites or followed the Kemetic legacy. It is important that, yes, a very important facet of the Moors that went into Europe post 710 AD happened to practice the Islamic faith. But not all Moors are Muslims. You could be a Moor and not have any faith system that you followed particularly at all. And once we get to that, then we can understand that it was we the Moors, the Africans. See, the Moors were the libraries, were the collected libraries of all ancient wisdom up until that point. And the Moors of their time took this information and took it to a higher level. To think that Africans brought into Europe sidewalks, streets lit by lamps for miles that you could walk. To think that the Moors were able to control the flow of water so that water could flow into your home where you could get both hot and cold water. That they could build according to the wind systems so that you had air conditioning in the warmer weather and heat in the cooler weather. This is what the Moors brought in. The Moors brought in strawberries and lemons.
Significant legacy that shaped the world we live in today. During the 10th and 11th centuries,
many of us think
they like to call it the Reconquista.
The Moors were black people.
The images of black people in.
Who were these Moors who...
You the idiot that damn near ran me over, aren't you?
Lord Pete, translated to Black Pete, is a hot topic amongst Dutch people today. Some saying that he's black from the soot coming down the chimney. That doesn't quite explain the similarities to racist caricatures like the Happy Slip.
Hello.
Amsterdam is changing, dude. Last time I was here, y'all had the Black Pete dude, and now it's Rainbow Pete. You turned Black Pete gay, bro.
Wij willen zwarte Piet, wij willen zwarte Piet. Zo zwart als roet en anders niet. Wij willen zwarte Piet, wij willen zwarte Piet. Zoals het oude lied.
Now, last year I spoke upon the Netherlands tradition of Black Pete. And that video which you've seen comes from
the least racist country is the Netherlands.
I don't think that's very good.
No, but that's tradition, that's culture, that's tradition.
It's become a tradition. Well, maybe it's time for a change.
You know, these niggas will make up, oh, he don't mean it like that. You see, you know, and, you know, he started out with old Krampus. You know, you see the chains on Krampus because that's the pagans being chained, but then like Pete yourself in. I know you're mad. I know you say, Seti, this nigga always got to fuck up my Christmas, and all is really very disrespectful. They bring that shit over, but they do that shit in mamas. You understand what I'm saying? Looking like Big Bird with some goddamn blackface on. You see, coming out here trying to be this motherfucker. That's validation because a lot of people servant. Many times they just show him at, walking, pulling the goddamn bag. You know? Yeah. Yeah, it's time to punish motherfuckers out here, man. Crossing that line. We gotta let people know what line not to disrespect our sacredness and this, that, and it. They hear is racist. Yeah, y'all. With the white Arab, just like a lot of these jihadist groups, bred in with the white Arab. You understand what I'm saying? And it was the same way then. You see, it was the same way then. So, yeah, you see him here. You see him here. They gave him a horse on this one. Any other time, his ass would be down there walking. But they got him as a servant. You see, got old Pete as a servant. Many times they just show him at, walking, pulling the goddamn bag, And so this is showing you the twins, the twin, Santa Claus and Krampus. One in the same. The Krampus, Santa Claus being a alter ego of Krampus. Yeah, Santa Claus being an alter ego of Krampus. Krampus being the older brother. Yeah, and so you see, and so this is what they think about you when they replaced Krampus with Black Pete. I say, wow. So they equate Black Pete to the demon. Okay, and when you talk about going overseas, they got all type of cakes and shit. Yeah, they really doing it. They really doing it heavyweight over there. As far as they racism, they heavyweight racists. They don't care. They wear their shit all on their sleeve. They look at this shit. They got this motherfucker. He look like Killer Sambo. You understand what I'm saying? Look how they got. Yeah, they got his wig blew out, got his blood coming all through his teeth like he done chewed on something. Yeah, this is how they, take your image and demonize it and sell it to the children, your own children many times. This is Christmas. This is the St. Nicholas Day, showing you the preliminary worship right before, and this was obviously this one. And this one is more so probably than not because it seems to be pretty organized. You see, pretty organized. It's them, so you see them out there, ain't nothing wrong with it. You understand what I'm saying?
At a birthday party, them to connect back to their clowns. Comedy. One of the West is a primarily central figure from Commedia dell'arte, an improvisational theater form that emerged in Italy during the 16th century and quickly spread across Europe. Characterized by his vibrant psychedelic patchwork costume of diamond-shaped patterns in his mask, the Harlequin is instantly recognizable for his physical agility and acrobatic skills. Historically, this character served as a comic servant, known for his cunning and cleverness, using wit and mischief to outsmart his masters and pursue his romantic interest, typically the character Columbine. Distinct from traditional jesters and clowns of earlier periods, the Harlequin brought a new dimension to the stage, combining elements of drama, comedy, and a touch of the mysterious. Harlequin was even initiated by a fairy, making it clear that there's a bridge between the worlds of visible theater and hidden occult forces. In the play Harlequin Student, or The Fall of the Pantomime, with the restoration of the drama, published 1741, in the last section, Mercury curses Harlequin and his friends, saying, "Down, down to hell from hence you rose," which would hint that the origin of Harlequin is demonic, something that was once well known but has now been forgotten. Commedia dell'arte was a type of theater from Italy that started in the 1500s and lasted until the 1700s. It was primarily directed to the elite circles of society, from outdoor stages to the grand halls of nobility. This tradition marked a revival of theatrical arts in Europe after a period of suppression by the Church, which had deemed such public entertainment morally questionable during the decline of Rome. These troupes, known for their impromptu performances, subtly reintroduced secular theater to a society starved for entertainment, integrating through their acts elements of comedy that traced back to ancient Greek plays. Yet beneath the surface of humor and improvisation, Commedia dell'arte carried undertones of the occult, catering to an audience that found delight in the more esoteric aspects of its performances. The actors behind their iconic Venetian mask tapped into a repertoire of characters and themes that often skirted the edge of societal norms, infusing their acts with a sense of mystery and forbidden knowledge that appealed to the taste of the elites. This character was not merely a source of laughter. It was a figure representing a type of demon that evolved from older European legends such as the Wild Man. The main funny character in Commedia dell'arte plays was known as Arlecchino in Italy. This character, famous for wearing a colorful patchwork costume, was also known by different names in other countries: Harlequin in Germany, Harlequin in France and England, and Harlequin in Spain. Each version of the character was unique, but all of them kept the core qualities of being playful, acrobatic, and mischievous. Early stories link Arlecchino to nature spirits and deities that, over time, were seen as demonic in the Christian era. Arlecchino traces back to the legends of the Wild Man, a figure often shown as a giant carrying a club, a symbol of untamed nature and power. One of the oldest tales tells of a French monk encountering a group known as the Family of Hellequin, described as demonic forces causing chaos, especially during Carnival. This group, also called the Wild Horde, hints at Arlecchino's connection to forces of nature in the underworld, suggesting a lineage that predates even medieval Europe. The name Hellequins, associated with this group, eventually evolves into Arlecchino, cementing his link to these ancient, possibly demonic origins. In medieval tales, Harlequin's sexuality is portrayed in a more negative light. For example, a story by the Norman poet Bourdet depicts a witch who, on her deathbed, calls upon Hellequin to marry her. Hellequin arrives with a host of demonic figures for the wedding, ultimately dragging the witch's soul to hell. This story not only emphasizes Harlequin's connection to themes of death and the afterlife, but also portrays him as an object of dark desire. He is the demon lover, drawing souls into a nefarious pact with the underworld, similar to the myth of Hades and Persephone. The medieval French demon known as Teufel Harlequin in Germany traces back to Norse and Teutonic myths. This figure, associated with Hel, the Norse goddess of the underworld, symbolizes death and the afterlife. Harlequin suggests a connection to Hel and elder trees, sacred in these myths. The name evolved across cultures, Erlkönig in German tales, Harlequin in English, and even linked to Herne the Hunter, a figure resembling the Green Man and Robin Hood in British lore. These characters are all manifestations of ancient fertility deities, with the phallus becoming the symbolic maypole featured in May Day festivities. The Wild Man embodies this theme of natural force and fertility, described as a giant covered in foliage, carrying an uprooted tree. Strangely, this Wild Man became associated with darker mythological beings and was considered demonic. Orcus, meaning Wild Man in the Gallo-Roman era, was a deity of the underworld, leading the dead's processions and connected to Pluto or Hades, classical lord of the underworld. This connection to death and the underworld emphasized the Wild Man's darker aspects. Over time, the demon Hellequin, also known as Harlequin, took on the role leading the Wild Horde, blending the Wild Man's image with more explicitly demonic attributes. which eventually influenced the development of the Harlequin character in theater. So at its core, Harlequin traces back to these legendary wild men or giants being connected with the realm of demons and endowed with mystical powers. This symbolism, steeped in the lore of the ancient and the arcane, was integrated into early theater, transforming it into a form of ritual magic. What we're looking at here is not just a character, but a type of cultural alchemy that has morphed over time into what we now recognize as the modern-day clown. We will discuss this more in a bit, but it's clear from the beginning of the entertainment industry, clowns have been a dominant figure and continue to have a strong influence on our media to appearances with Mayana. The Rakshasas are portrayed as mainly demonic beings who are aggressive and sexual. They're depicted in a similar fashion with masks that are brightly colored, with strange patterns. Some
Goddamn, Slim, I ain't get the lock up a little bit, man. What? Niggas on to my way and shit. Damn, Shorty, what's up with you though? Little jab bomb. What you meet me in the bathroom though? You ain't about that life for real though. Come on, smash the gas.
Give me some room, okay. Let me do my thing. Put me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Wow. Give me some room, and let me do my thing. Put me in the back room and she don't use no hands. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the back room and she don't use no hands. Wow. Stuck with two white broads like Jack Tripper. We don't fuss, fight, argue, or bicker. Webcam, websites, and pictures. Stuck with two broads, white broads, call them wickers. Dating sites, order, I deliver. Stuck to the money like a sticker. Killing these broads, Jack the Ripper. You can touch her, but you have to tip her. Money, 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 stuck like I hit half a dipper. I see bands in the future like a predictor. To the spoils go to Victor. Louis Vuitton logo on my slippers. Pockets getting bigger. Pimping on the part-time gold digger. Pimping on the part-time stripper. Loud packing liquor. Swishers and yak sippers. Write bomb tracks. I write scriptures. Girl, that pussy is delicious. Ass like rhinoceros. Turn to the side. Girl, that's preposterous. Give me some room, okay. Let me do my thing. Put me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the back room and she don't use no hands. Wow. Okay, let me do my thing. Put me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the back room and she don't use no hands. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the back room and she don't use no hands. Wow. What you meet me in the bathroom though? You ain't about that life for real though. Come on, smash the gas. Give me some room, okay. Let me do my thing. Put me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the back room and she don't use no hands. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Wow. Give me some room, let me do my thing. Put me in the back room and she don't use no hands. Wow. Stuck with two white broads like Jack Tripper. We don't fuss, fight, argue, or bicker. Web Stuck with two broads, white broads, call them wickers. Dating sites, order I deliver. Stuck to the money like a sticker. Killing these broads, Jack the Ripper. You can touch her, but you have to tip her. Money, 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 stuck like I hit half a dipper. I see bands in the future like a predictor. To the spoils go to Victor. Louis Vuitton logo on my slippers. Pockets getting bigger. Pimping on the part-time gold digger. Pimping on the part-time stripper. Loud packing liquor. Swishers and yak sippers. Write bomb tracks, I write scriptures. Girl, that pussy is delicious. Ass like rhinoceros. Turn to the side. Girl, that's what give me some room. Okay, let me do my thing. Be in the bathroom, unzipping my pants. Wow, give me some room. Let me do my thing. Be in the back room. She don't use no hands. Okay, let me do my thing. Be in the bathroom, unzipping my pants. Wow, give me some room. Let me do my thing. Be in the back room. She don't use no hands. Give me some room. Let me do my thing. Got me in the bathroom unzipping my pants. Wow, give me some room. Let me do my thing. Pull me in the back room she don't use no hands.
Shorty, what's up with you though? Little jab bomb.